Hey everyone, I'm so glad you're here. I'm back for another chair workout. Today we're going to do a beginner strength workout. So these chair workouts are awesome if you've got an injury in your lower body and you can't do weight bearing exercises, or you are a beginner to some strength work, some working out, or can't do workouts standing up and you need something modified in your chair. So this is awesome. Today we're doing full body strength, so we're going to hit all the muscle groups, and we'll jump right into it in a moment. I just want to go over what you'll need is a chair. I've got my Panda stool. This is the back end of the Panda, but I love this stool, so we are using this today in my household. But for you, when you make sure you have a chair or stool where your hips and knees can be at 90 degrees, so I don't want you sitting too low or too high where your feet can't touch the ground. If you are in a hard chair, I suggest putting a pillow or cushion under your butt so that it's a little more comfortable. And you want to make sure that you're sitting up nice and tall. Again, feet on the ground, 90-90 hips and knees. Core engaged the whole time, so I don't want you slumping over. I don't want you leaning forward unless I tell you to. Otherwise, core engaged and spine's nice and tall. So that's what you're aiming for as kind of your base posture as we move through these exercises. So we are going to do a warm-up, a quick warm-up, and then we'll jump into the strength work. The strength work is going to be 40 seconds on of the strength work, 20 seconds of rest, so a minute for each exercise, 40 and 20. And if you need to, we'll do that through once, 5 exercises once, and then we'll go through it again. So if you only want to go through the exercises once, you'll cut the video short. If you want to go through it twice, you'll hang on with me through the whole video. And you can always do it multiple times through, so you can repeat the video and do 4 rounds if you'd like. But if the 40 seconds of active exercise becomes too much, just take your break when you need to. You can pause the video, you can take longer breaks. You don't have to do the full 40 seconds. Make this work for you, all right? So I'm not pushing you to do anything that feels uncomfortable or doesn't work for your body. I want you to figure out what is comfortable and works for your body. So if you need to start with 20 seconds and then slowly build up to that full 40, totally fine. But I've got my timer here, so I'll be walking you through it. And then you can take breaks as needed. What you'll need for this workout as well is some weights. You don't have to use weights at all. These are just little 3-pound weight dumbbells I have at home. But if you are not ready to add weights, it feels like too much, you can just use your body weight. Every exercise we do, you can just use your body weight. So if we're doing like a curl and press, you don't need weights. You're lifting the weight of your arm, which could be enough right now. You can also just use what you have at home. So if you have some water bottles or a couple cans, you can hold on to those instead. So if you don't have dumbbells, totally cool. Use what you have in the house. So let's get started. All right, I'm going to start the timer, and we're going to start with arm swings. So just something comfortable like this, all right? So arm swings to start. Just to get some movement in the upper body. So this doesn't have to be violent. This doesn't have to be intense. Nice and controlled. Just kind of moving those arms around to figure out, where you might feel tight, where you want to work on that a little bit. We'll do 20 seconds right here. Take a little breather, and then we'll warm up our lower body. Good. All right, take a little break. And then we're just going to do some marching next to warm up that lower body. So let's do marching. Good. I'll do 10 more seconds of marching here. I realize I just set up the timer wrong, so I'm going to have to edit that real quick. All right, take a little breather. We're going to repeat that all again. All right, second round of arm swings. So you can bring them up and forward. You can do some circles. Really what we're doing right now is just trying to get blood flow to the muscles to warm them up so they're ready to do some strength work. And we don't injure ourselves because we can shock our system when we lift those weights. All right, little breather for 10 seconds. We'll do another round of marching, and then we're going to jump into the strength work. All right, marching. Okay, so opposite arm and opposite leg. You don't have to lift super high if you don't want to. You don't have to go super fast if you don't want to. This is just to get that lower body warmed up a little bit more because we're going to be working our legs in this workout. All right, 5 more seconds here. Good. All right, I just want you to take a nice deep breath. And then pick up your dumbbells or weights if you're using them, because we're going to jump right into the strength portion of all of this. All right, so we're going to do abs first. So we're just going to lean side to side. I want you to have a nice tall spine, but I want you to feel the crunch on either side. So we're working those obliques here. We're also working some of your spinal muscles, little spinal muscles along your back to bend side to side, okay? So this shouldn't be a huge motion. It shouldn't be a huge range of motion. Nice and small, just to feel a crunch to each side, okay? Crunch, a little crunch. Be able to squeeze your muscles on one side, squeeze them on the other, like you're pulling your rib cage to your hip bones on each side. 5 more seconds here. All right, we're gonna take a 20-second breather, and then we're gonna move into our second strength exercise. We're gonna do some upper body. I'm just gonna show you what it is. So we're gonna do a curl, so palms will face each other. You're gonna curl your palms to your shoulders, and then you're gonna press overhead and reverse that. Nice and controlled, so we're not throwing these weights around. It's nice and controlled, all right? Ready? Curl, press, nice and controlled. All fine, quads engaged, no slumping, no leaning back. And of course, if you have back support on your chair and you need to do that right now, it's totally fine. I want you to feel supported and like this workout is working for you. Good, you're halfway there on this exercise. Remember, if you need to stop at any point or take a breather, you totally can. You're getting a giant blizzard outside right now, so that's why I keep looking that way to see how much snow is coming down at the moment. Good, 5 more seconds here. We'll take our break before we move on to our third exercise. All right, so a little break, catch your breath. What we're gonna do for the third one is leg lifts. So we're gonna put our weights on our knees, so right on your thighs, above your knees. And remember, if you don't want to use weights, you don't have to. We're gonna lift opposite leg while not following side to side. So our core is gonna be working, core super engaged, and then we're lifting against the weight that's on our knees. So you're gonna feel your quads engaged. You're going to feel your hip flexors engaged, which is this muscle here that crosses your hip to lift and move your legs. Good. Halfway there. Again, core is engaged, so you're not falling side to side while you're doing this. And if you only can lift your heel, totally cool. Start there with just a little heel lift so that you maintain that balance with the core and legs. With this one, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, breather. All right, the next exercise we're going to do bent over row. So this time I do want you to bend forward with a flat back. What we're going to do is row here. So we're going to pull our elbows past our rib cage. I don't want you slumped forward. So just hinge forward at your hips slightly so your chest comes towards your knees, and then you're pulling the weight up toward your hips or your rib cage and squeezing your shoulder blades together along your back. So we're working your back and arms here. Good, and then we jumped right into this one. Keep breathing. So exhale as you pull, inhale as you drop the weight down. Again, nice and controlled. So we're not just throwing the weight around. It's nice and controlled. Squeeze your shoulder blades and then slowly release back to the starting position. Good. All right, that's a tough one, right? Let's take a breather, and then we've got one more exercise before our break. So we can put the weights down. We're not going to use weights for this one. We're going to work our legs again, especially the quads, so the top of your legs. What we're going to do is you're just going to lift one leg slightly, squeeze the muscle on the top of your leg, and then come back. All right? So lift, extend and squeeze your quad, muscle on the top of your thigh, and then switch sides. If it's too much to lift it up, you can just go from here. So you're sliding your foot along the floor. But I really want you to think about and activate the muscle on the top of your leg. So we're working these big quad muscles so they're nice and strong for walking, for going upstairs, for standing up. Keep breathing. You may notice you lean back a little bit here to keep your core engaged. That's fine as long as you're not slumping over. Okay, squeeze your quads. Couple more seconds. Okay, all right. We've got our 20-second rest for the end of this exercise, and then we've got a whole 30 seconds to chill before we do the whole circuit again. So take a breather, grab some water, and then we'll go from there. I hope you're feeling good so far. If you need to stop here, that's our 30-second timer. So 30 seconds. You need to stop here. This was enough for you for today. Listen to your body, honor your body, and stop here. If you're ready to do another round with me, then stick around and we'll do that. I hope you're feeling good so far. I know I am. I love these chair workouts because they're just great and easy to do from home. They're accessible and I think they're fun. So let's grab our weights because we're about to head into our second round. We're going to start with those abs in 3, 2, 1. All right, side to side, a little crunch side to side. So squeezing your obliques, squeeze your rib cage down to your hip bones. We're going on that side. Good, and if you don't want to use weights, remember you don't have to. The weight just adds some extra resistance for muscle building. So to build muscle, we do have to overload the muscles. And you can't just be using the same weight forever because you'll stop building strength. So we do have to challenge you a little bit as you get stronger and stronger. You're going to want to increase the weight that you're using. But on my Instagram, I show you some other ways you can overload if you don't have access to heavier weights. Good. All right, take a breather. We'll go into our pulling press next. So I will link that book below. I have a few posts talking about how to overload your muscles without increasing weight if you don't have access to that. But we do need to overload them in some capacity to build that muscle and get stronger. So arms by your side, curl and press, curl, press. Good, core engaged, spine nice and tall. Keep breathing. Keep those abs tight. Good. You're halfway through this one. We're working all these muscles in your arms and shoulders here. Nice and controlled. I feel like these workouts go by real fast, right? Like, we are already in our second round. We've only got 3 exercises left, and then you're done. So, 15-second breather, or left, 10 seconds left now, and then we're going to do our weighted knee lifts. So these ones, next. Get your breath. This one's gonna hurry up, guys. Dang. All right. Lift one leg at a time. Remember, you can just lift. You feel right now if that's where you need to start. Nice and close time. We're not flipped over. Okay, I'm just reminding you that. And then as you lift, you're keeping your core super tight so that you're not sliding side to side or shifting side to side. All right, core's nice and tight here. Good, you're doing awesome. 15 seconds right here. And 2 exercises and you're done. You only have to lift as high as you feel comfortable, so you don't have to lift super high. You can do a centimeter or an inch if that's where you're at right now. As you get stronger, more stable, you can lift higher. So breather. We'll do our bent over rows. Next, so remember, we are hinging from our hips, so we are not slumping forward. We are hinging from our hips, so we keep our back and spine straight, nice and long. Good posture, core engaged. Tired of me saying that yet. All right, hinge forward, and then we're pulling our hands up by our hips. So keeping those, I don't want those elbows to come out. That's a different exercise. Keep those elbows close to your body. Squeeze your shoulder blades along your back. Good. Awesome, you're halfway there. Doing great. Good. Keep that spine straight. As you get tired, I know you're going to start slowly rolling forward. So keep that chest up. Think about that. Hinging from the hips. Keep that chest up and facing forward right now over your knees. All right, drop those weights. Take a breather. We'll finish with our quad extensions and be done for the day. All right, 10 more seconds of rest here. Remember, you can always pause the video and take a longer break if you need it. All right, so this will help if you're sitting towards the edge of your chair. Keep flat on the ground. And extend one leg at a time. Squeezing the muscles on the top of your thigh, top of your leg here. This is what we're working. If you find you're having a hard time getting these engaged, actually poking them can help. It's the external stimulation that will, and the external feedback that will help get those muscles to engage and kind of those nerves firing. All right, and if you need to pause, hold here, you can really feel this engage, and then come down, do that too. 10 more seconds and you're done with your workout. You got this. You're almost done. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Core is engaged. And rock, nice and strong. Awesome. All right, you are done with your workout. Remember, if this wasn't enough and you want to do some more, you can repeat the video. Otherwise, I hope you had a great workout. I'd love to hear how it went, and if you want to see more workouts like this or what sort of chair workouts you do want to see. I'm going to be posting strength and cardio when I can, but let me know in the comments what you thought and what you are looking forward to moving forward. In the meantime, you can follow me on Instagram and make sure you're subscribed to this channel so you don't miss a video. I will see you all next time.